team.
Hello, everybody. You ready? You ready, everybody? Mark and Donna and Scott and Antiqua. I'm sorry, Artique, Jilly, Martha, Douglas, Connie, Carrie, Sizim. Yes, Denise, Mo. Indeed. Kesser's here. Kara's here. Excellent. Kelly Marie is in the house. Julie. All right. So glad all of you are here. Lynn is here as well. Clay is here. So glad you're all here. Let's go Fever. Kathy's here. Clay is here. Karen is here. Good vibes. BC. Barbara. All right, Gary. So, okay. So I said today I'm going to use I'm going to pull out my clipboard, and if this gets all filled up, awake and dreaming, and Vicky, I got another one. Like this going way back. Okay. So here's the thing. What are the keys? What are the keys to the game, right? What are some of the keys just from last time? Obviously, key, box, out, box, out. All right, ready to run the couch. So we cannot give up offensive rebounds. Okay, LVL. All right, good. Suede is here. So box out is important. Another key, know where the shooters are. Who knows the shooter? Exactly, Denise. Who's the shooter they better watch out for? You got McBride. I just call her McB. You can see that. McB. Handwriting has always been terrible. And Shepherd. Exactly. I'm going to call her Shep. This is what makes it tough because they are tough inside and they are tough outside. So that's difficult. You're going to have to fight through screens. Get through screens. But I got to get back to what was said. AB has to get involved early. She came alive at the end, but they have got to look for AB early. Okay? Double team McBride, but no three. If you double team McBride, I don't know. Scipio makes me nervous because of that's why great teams are threats. Because if you go inside, they go inside and you collapse, they find a way to kick it out. And that becomes very difficult. Rotations and all those things are so important, right? So you box out, know who the shooters are, such as McBride and Shepherd. You got McBride on the outside, Shepherd on the inside. And when Courtney Williams is doing well, she's a bucket from mid-range. And which reminds me, she's also good on the pull-up. So transition defense is also important. And obviously, we have to score. But we cannot turn the ball over. No turnovers. I'm running out of room. No, or I should say limit, right? Limit turnovers. Limit turnovers. I don't think Fee is back, but I'm not sure. These are just some things. You can't read the writing, but we got to score. We got to box out. It's got to be one and done. Stop giving up offensive rebounds. We got to know where the shooters are. Okay? You got to get through screens because they set good screens. Yeah, she is here. She is playing tonight. It just says she missed 7 games. She's starting tonight. Okay, so that's extra shooters. You got to know. Nafisa Collier, we got to add her to the list. Get through the screens. AB needs to get involved early. We need transition defense, and we need to limit turnovers. All right? Energy. And here's the thing. We got to start strong. And a third quarter. This clipboard has been packed away for a long time. I got it out recently when I closed down the storage. Third quarter is key. So, yes, McBride, Shep, and of course, Fee. And Fee's going to be tired, so they're probably going to limit her minutes. In other words, you got to bring your A game. Yes, precision passing, BC, which is going to cut down on those turnovers. Yes, Scipio, that's why I got the boards. Because we got Kate down with the fever. Oh, we know who's down. Bibby didn't even travel with the team. The boards, we got Lexi starting, then Tosh, Aaliyah, Kelsey, and Odyssey. And Odyssey is still, her limits are probably going to be limited. The coach said her minutes. But yeah, this is from back in the day, and I had them in boxes. And when I closed out my, my storage, because why was I paying for storage when I got a big old giant garage? And I pulled these out. They are grimy. They have not been used since 2007. 2007. Here we go. Hello, everybody. The ref. Oh, we got that ref. Oh, goodness. So Odyssey gets it to Lexi. McBride's over Lex. There's Aaliyah. And there she is. There she is. There she is. There she is. Just what we said. Just what we said, yo. Here it is. AB involved early, right? She's got the first 2 for us. We got to keep it going. All right. And what did I say about McBride? There it is. She's doing exactly what we talked about. Finally blowing that whistle. So, Fee is back. We got Fee on the list. But we got her involved early, but we also got to watch the other. All right. We got to guard her on the outside. And we got Fee now as well. Lex with the drive and finishes with the left. Doesn't finish with the left. So we get back. Remember I said transition D? There's Courtney. And Fee bobbles the ball. Good sign for us. Maybe a little cobwebs. 2-3. Minnesota up. 8:48 to go. There's Aaliyah. She spins. Gets right to the basket. Right here. Right here. Fee up top. And another turnover. Okay. Good defense. That goes without saying, obviously. But yes. D. Let's go. Active hands. There we go. There's Aaliyah again. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. 3 times Aaliyah has had an opportunity. Did I take my notes from the coach, or did the coach take her notes from me? Which one? Collier with the little push. There's Howard bringing the ball up. Aaliyah hands up off to Kelsey. Kelsey with a bad pass to Odyssey, who tracks it down. Back to Howard. I just heard the word physicality. I don't want to hear that word no more. Okay, lady? Odyssey puts the shot up. Come on, somebody. Indiana ball. Let's go. Where I'm at is 7:17 to go. Lexi, McBride on her. Courtney's on Odyssey. Keeps her dribble. Turns the corner. Pull up from mid. Can't get that, but there's Howard for the cleanup. I'm way behind some of you. I can tell. Good job. 11-5. 6:58 to go. Now D up. Courtney and if we get somebody cutting, you cannot fall asleep. I don't want to see layups. Nobody cuts through without getting bumped. All right. Obviously, the plan is to get AB involved early. Lexi to AB again, who attacks the basket. Come on now. This is what we say. AB involved early. 4 for 4. Let's go. Good plan. Good plan. Good plan. Almost some cookies. McBride. Stay on McBride. And there's the screen. Get through it. Fee misses. Howard brings the ball up. And she gets almost taken. But it's a foul. 13-7 Indiana, 5:59 to go. Game plan looking pretty good. So Courtney has to go out again. Remember, she had to go out early last game, and she only played 13 minutes last game. But Heidemann did really well. Lazy pass. Is that Petty? 10 on the shot clock. Aaliyah with the bag down. Kicks it out. They move it. Reverse it. Lex with the catch and shoot. Misses everything, but there's Howard. Good cleanup. Good cleanup. And Cheryl Reeve says, I need a timeout. Yeah, that's what we want. We want somebody else. We want somebody else to have to call early timeout. How we doing? How we doing right here? Hey, we got to run early and often. They did exactly what we said. Exactly what we said. Get AB involved early. They're going to have to bust their butts to get through these screens. Boxing out. We've got some offensive rebounds of our own. McBride, Shepard, and Nafisa Collier. Transition defense. Score and play defense. And obviously limit our turnovers. Start strong, which we've done. So wait, yo. It's early still, but I think we can give ourselves a little check on the start strong. And we got a third quarter is key, right? See how we do in the third quarter. Let me get the box score up. They copied our t-shirt idea. Who's got a t-shirt? Thank you, Haley. Come off the bench. Come off the bench. If I'm playing, I'm starting. Come on now, Clay. Yeah. I like the boy. Yes. Understand the situation we're in. If you don't know, Seattle lost by 2 today. That hurts us. Golden State won. That hurts us. If we don't win today, I think, yes, indeed. And so far, April, I'm right on point. I'm on point so far. Everything we talked about, we're already seeing. Listen, if I understand right, if we don't win today, I do believe we go from 6th place to 8th. A big whiteboard, right? I need a big whiteboard. I pulled these out of storage, y'all. I ain't used these since 2007. All right. Let me get the box score up. Okay. So we've got AB with 8 points, 4 points from Tosh. She also has 2 offensive rebounds. All points in the paint. All points in the paint, baby. All points have been in the paint. Come on, team. Heidemann still in. There's Fee. There's McBride. There's this McBride. Ended up with Howard on McBride. There's Aaliyah. High off the glass. Misses that one, but offensive rebound, baby. They called that offensive foul. So they took that away. They don't want AB to get going. Oh, yeah, we caught a break. Maybe I'll check on that. Maybe we will be 7th. I wasn't 100% sure, but you might be right there. I mean, I know we own the tie break, but my math is terrible looking at these standings. I'm back. They try to take it away from AB. KM said, I got you. Here's McBride. Collier's back. Fee is back. Got to know where she is all times. There's Kelsey all the way to the rack. Turn the corner, baby. Run, run, run. Attack. 2013, 3:51 to go. Heidemann hits a 3. Shooters. We can't exchange 2s for 3s. Lex. Howard. Couldn't get it, but we got the rebound. Woo. There's Kels. Can't get the roll. There's AB. Can't get that. Mitchell down. Here's McBride. We had 3 shots on short. No. Yeah, she looks hurt. She's up. How can you defend the 3s? It's tough. I mean, they have so many shooters, Kings Kid. A lot of it is the screening, being able to get through screenings. I don't know. You can't, honestly speaking, though, you can't. Oh, man, she looked like she was holding her groin area. You can't help off of, very carefully. Yeah, you can't help off of these shooters, but they've got so many of them. I know. She's been looking like she's been wincing for a few games. Yeah, Teddy's right. I mean, they can shoot. They can shoot. Yeah, Scipio, it's tough, but we have to understand too that these are not like wide open layups, right? These are defended layups. These are somebody running at you, which causes you to change your shot. We had some chances there, but this isn't just like, okay, they can't make layups. This is like, okay, here's the defense. Yes, let's see what Kelsey's doing. Never leave strong side corner. Kelsey's okay. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, tough pass. Nice cut. Got to hit that, Lexi. Good hands. Good hands. Now, that's a shot that we got to hit. Right, Scipio? That's a shot. But a lot of times in that situation, it's short. Lynx on an 8-2 run to be able to close this gap to 2. Vitamin bounce pass. Smith against Demiris. Oh, we've caught a few breaks. I got to look at the t-shirts you guys are talking about. There's Petty, turns the corner, and one! Shea Petty! I gotta see those t-shirts. Look at that. Yeah. Here you go, Shay. There you go, Shay. Powers is in. Yeah, here's Powers, number 23. Think of her name, Ariel Powers. If that ain't a name that make you hope. I did a video on her an hour or so ago. Check it out. Free throw good. Indiana, 23. Minnesota, 18. 2:21 to go. Dejanay is in. Now watch them how they defend these threes. There's a screen. See, now they switch. And now you go down low. Good job, Petty. Good job. Good job. Come on now. Cynthia, what'd she say? Stephanie White has done an incredible job with this team. There's Cece in the background. Come on, Indiana. There's Kels. She got Dejanay on her. Gets it down to AB. Here comes Dantes cutting across. Back out to Kelsey. And count it, baby. Good ball movement. She made McBride turn it over. You got to smoke. Now watch how they dead ball. Cookies on the dead ball. Aaliyah. She's shooting 3. She wants to challenge, but she's shooting 3. Look at Ariel encouraging them. They're going to challenge this? Smith was in the landing space. So 3 free throws coming up. Kelsey Mitchell. She's getting 3, baby. We need all of them. Oh, yes. Get the roll, baby. 27. Come on. Come on. I'm telling you what. She's getting every bit of that rim, y'all. Every bit of that rim. Kelsey for president. Here you go, Summer. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. One more, baby. One more. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. 2 out of 3. 28-18. 10-point game. Fee hands off. Dejanay turns the corner. And she does it. Come on, get that rebound. Here comes. Oh, Aerial Powers throws it away. Hide him in. So that's 2 points off a turnover. It's all right, Petty. Shake it off. Shake it off. Dantes with Fee on her. Kelsey. McBride. His feet cutting. I saw that from here. She little hesitation, and then a cut. Nice. Beautiful curl, baby. Beautiful curl. And good look. 27 to go. It's 30-22. Indiana up 8. Why? There's a screen. So then they switch. See the screen and roll. Ooh. Good job. Relentless. 10 seconds. What's the call? Where's the foul? Oh, I see their T-shirts. So what's with the T-shirts? But Kara, we got at this stage of the game, we got to let them breathe, right? And then you get them in, you get them a little breath, and then they have the break, and then you got to let them breathe. They're got to play lots of minutes. I didn't see a foul, but okay, 10 seconds on the clock. Kelsey bringing it up. There's Dejanay on her. Dantes with the spin. Dantes, we need more from you, Dantes. Hand up. Okay, so they got shirts on like the Fever Slam shirt for Aaliyah Boston. Dantes definitely needed to pass that, Sueda. They got the slam, but it's the stud buds, whatever they call themselves. She just doesn't care. I don't even know what to say, right? I mean, I'm not seeing from her. I mean, she's a big body. That helps, but yeah. So where are we in this first quarter here? We are up 5. 30 points in the first quarter. Okay. And we've got Kelsey with 12, Aaliyah with 8, 4 from Tosh, 3 from Odyssey, and 3 also from Shea Petty. And look, what about them? How are we doing here on this? So we've got 10 points from Nafisa Collier. Just got back, and she's the leading scorer. I think she got a little help from the refs, whatever, but that probably was only like 1 point worth. 10 points, 4 or 5 from the field. Talk about being out for 7 games, and you come back and you are 4 or 5 from the field. You got 10 points in 8 minutes. That's Nafisa. That's why she's on this list. Got to know where the shooters are. Okay. Then you've got McBride, another one. She's hit 2 threes. That's why she's on the list. Now, Shepard has played 3 minutes and she hasn't taken any shots. All she has on there is 1 turnover and a -3. We got to push in the second quarter. We've got to play 4 good quarters. No, she hasn't, Teddy. And I like her too, but it's just been a tough one. It's been a tough one. Hey, we want Timmy back, right? Summer said, listen, And Timmy, honestly speaking, once she got hurt, she really wasn't helping us. Before then, her quickness, like a gazelle. But the reason why Aerial Powers is free is because Timmy came back and then they released Aerial Powers. This hardship stuff and these changes from overseas play and stuff, very interesting. Yes, we need a big second quarter. Yep, Fee is back. And we're still at 5, right? So Fee talked about that MVP on Sue Bird's show. Asked her if she was concerned about it. And she says she does find herself thinking about it sometimes, but she is doing her best not to let it. But this is the thing of the WNBA with MVP and all this stuff. I think we need clear criteria. It's too, it's too wishy-washy. There's no certain amount of games that you have to play to be considered, etc. And the cut to the basket from DeJounte, 27-30. I don't want to see the top of DeJounte's head, camera person. Timeout. Not timeout. I mean foul. And they need transparency with the voting, Blake. Yes, indeed. If they had that, then CC would have been unanimous. But they had it anonymous, and somebody voted for. It's just we need to know, just like in the NBA, and we need to know what the criteria is. Ariel to Lexi with 5 on the shot clock. I knew as soon as she fell, they were going to call that an offensive foul. All you got to do is fall. Oh, that's on the screen? So that's on Dantas. Okay. 1 possession game. Fee at the top with Howard on her. Dead ball. That's Shepard. Fee. And Fee just tied the game. Yeah, King's Kid. I thought about that before. Good job, Howard. I thought about that before too, right? When you get a hardship and then they go to another team, it's kind of like, that's why people feel like she blew a layup. That's a blown layup. That's a blown layup, and we are very thankful. Be smart. Come on, put that. Yeah, you know what, Fee? Jilly Fee's been doing that to a lot of people. She is that one. I have said she's a woman among little girls. She really is. What I like about Reeve is that she will speak up for her team. They're trying not to give her a call. Way to stay with it. Come on, Ariel. I like Ariel. If you didn't see my video on her, you need to see it. You talk about faith. You talk about giving God praise. Ariel Powers. And 1. Indiana 34, Minnesota 29. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Yes, Nafisa call you. She's wearing my number, She's wearing my basketball number. Yeah, she back, LA. She's back. And is she back? She is back. Come on now. Ariel Powers. It's a powerful name. Indiana 35, Minnesota 29, 8-10 to go. Dead ball. They got Courtney back in. There's Fee. Skip pass. Rebound. Good job, Petty. Pushing the ball up. Pushing the ball up with DeJounte on her. AB, be aggressive. We need AB to be as aggressive as she was early in the game. Lexi had some passes. She also had an air ball. The goal is to get the best shot, right? We just gotta get the best shot. Trying to get a foul. Move your feet. Let's go. Good D on us. Odyssey sets it up. Little hesitation. Kicks it out. 10 on the clock. She knocks it off of Lexi. Yes, it is, Mark. Yes, it is. I don't know all these rules. That was a heady play. Okay. See, they want to work that two-man game. Courtney, Nafisa sets the screen. Courtney gets it to Nafisa. We can't fall asleep because that's a layup. Yeah, it was a smart play. 17 on the shot clock. There's Courtney. Here comes Fee on the curl. Dejanay. Look at Fee battling over the top. You got to be there. There you are. There you are. Good way to be there on the weak side. Help. Guard. Get the ball. This is why I need guards to go to the basketball. We need guards to go to the basketball in a situation like that. That's right. Exactly, Smoke. They've got to. Come on, AB. Come on, AB. 6:41 to go in the second quarter. Indiana, 35. Minnesota, 29. There we go. 13. 10. 7. Mitchell. All the way to the basket because she can explode like that, baby. Stop ball. Okay, so there's Fee. And she screens. Watch her roll. Try to roll in the basket. That's just good. I need this energy. Yes. Here we go. Back door. Lexi. Short. Long on that one. They'll fall, Lex. They'll fall, Lex. Come on now. Here's Courtney. Screen. Watch. Screens. These screens are hurting us. And you got to give them credit. 3-point game again. Howard, you got to grab that. Wow. That's just our third turnover. Yeah. It's like when Lexi is on, she's on. When she misses big. I don't know if we called that timeout or if it was a TV timeout. We have to understand too that there's scheduled TV timeouts. So I'm not going to blow a timeout. There's a TV timeout. So again, there's some of those things that we don't exactly know. I don't even know how many TV timeouts are there. I ate a whole pint of ice cream. Yes, Caitlin's on the bench, table crumbs. Her boyfriend was there too. I saw him with her when they were getting up to the bus anyway. But listen, watch Minnesota's offense, though. Yeah, you know, I hear you, Disney, but I mean, at the same time, you're gonna need these, right? So they are scheduled like TV timeout. So if I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, okay, we're 30 seconds away from a TV timeout, I'm not gonna blow a timeout, right? You guys gonna have to dig deep, you know. Yeah, Jules says she was hoping. Yeah, I was hoping she'd be off. She had like a turnover or whatever. They need to go back to what they were doing, Ashley, with Aaliyah being more aggressive there. Faux show. Absolutely, Lisa. But watch Minnesota's defense, right? It's sort of easy for us to say, okay, Indiana, play better defense. Watch Minnesota's offense. There's a reason they're number one. There's a reason. And that last one, they took the screen instead of passing it off. They went after the screener and she went right to the basket. Yeah, go back to AB. Yeah. Okay, Ronan says 2 TV timeouts per quarter. Yeah. And I'm not sure if Adrienne is behind the TV, if on YouTube TV, delay the broadcast until it syncs up. Work good. All right. Maggie said that you can delay. Cece's, they showing her pregame signing autographs. She's in Minnesota. Every game's a home game. Lynx got the nerve to steal our t-shirts. No, Boston was in. Boston was in at the end there. And she's still in. Back door. I saw that coming. One-point game. 5 minutes to go. Second quarter. We need a push. Lexi. Oh, over Lex. There's Aaliyah. There it is. Nice little jab. Kicks out. Give it back to her. This is where you miss her. Good hustle, Howard. Way to hustle. Listen, understand, I did a video on this in the preseason. Aaliyah Boston got the ball down low. So smart, defense collapses, she kicks it back out. And then she reposted and asked for the ball, and they went opposite. You got to give it back to her. When the defense goes to move, oh my goodness, Howard, really? These are the kind of turnovers we cannot have. But that repost to Aaliyah is so important. Just go back to her. There's the screen. Look at the screen. And they got caught on the screen. Woo, we caught a break. Now, that wasn't lazy defense. That was a good screen. Howard, make up for it. Come on. Lexi, come on now. Yeah, Lisa, she's kind of streaky. Stop. Help. She's going to turn and score. Help. Just good. Guys, they're just good. Petty. You telegraphed that. You got 5 on 4. Attack. Nice fake, Petty. Oh, my goodness. You know she did not call bake on that shot, but we'll take it. 43-38. We're continuing to fight. We got to push ahead. Now watch how they never stop moving. Watch Minnesota screen, which gets it over there to McBride, and now we've got to rotate. That was a screen. Came off baseline. Good hustle. The screen there came off baseline, went around to the opposite side, and now Leah has to try to come over. Wow. She's something else. She's got a regular bun today. It was all colorful the other day. Short. Oh, great. Thank you. I want to see a one go right in, Kelsey. Right in. Woo. She's a problem, Julie. She's a problem. Fee's a problem. There's a lot of problems in Minnesota. But we got Kel. She's a problem too. Here you go. 3:08 to go. Indiana up 4. Now just watch. Just watch how their defense. Watch the screens they're setting. There's Fee. Back to Courtney. Here comes the screen for Fee. Or fake the screen. Now another screen. And then there she goes. You see what she's doing. Oh my goodness. Screen. Dive to the basket. Count it. Ten. That was wild. But they're not, listen, understand me. They're not just wide open shots because they're just wide open shots. They are making her have wide open shots. Yes, that screen to the basket is effective. So again, they're the number 1 team for a reason. And if you watch, don't just watch the basketball, right? Watch what's going on around the basketball, and you're going to see why and how they get open. Terry, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gifted a membership. Woo. You thought she went out of bounds? Kathy, when you mean when she was shooting? No. Donna, we're hanging tough. It's a 2-point game right now, but we scored 30 in the first, and now with 2:29 to go in the second, we've scored 15 to their 18. We have a 2-point lead. Listen, we got to push for this last 2:29. We were up to last game at the half. This is good. You got to understand. This is good. Indiana is playing the number 1 team in the league. Nafisa Collier is back, and we've got Minnesota scrambling to catch up, right? And we know it's a game of runs. So we are in pretty good. Every quarter, right? Yeah, just real easy. We've been praying. It's on our list. It's on the list. As you guys know, we went over third quarter key. Third quarter is the key. Limit turnovers. They did that. Start strong. They did that. We have to find out about the third quarter. We did this. Get AB involved early. We did that. Get through screens. Well, we're struggling with this on that. Shooters that we got to watch. McBride, Shepard, and Fee. Shepard hasn't hurt us too much. But McBride and Fee. So. No, Richard, it's the third quarter where we tend to fall apart. The fourth quarter is where we try to make a comeback. Our third quarter traditionally, even going back to last year, but we're not having that today. The only people being tested, these players right here. 2:22. But watch. Don't just watch the ball. Watch what's going on. There's Nafisa. Fade away. Short. Rebound. Offensive rebound. But a foul. got to not give them second opportunities. All right, watch Fee after she inbounds. Watch her as she inbounds. She sets the screen. Courtney misses. Another offensive rebound. McBride. Dantas, wake up. Tie game. Come on, team. And remember, we don't have Bibby. 8 seconds. Get out of her way. McBride, she gets the screen. Back. Fade away. Count it. Minnesota's first lead. Dantas, what are you doing? Less than a minute. Yeah, those are Fever fans. Dantas, she hurts us. I'm sorry. Like, when she helps, she helps. But, man, nice floater. No good. Get back. Transition defense. See that screen? It's not, listen, it's not as easy as it looks. It's really good offense. No timeout. You got 20 seconds. Guys, you got to pay attention to the clock. You cannot take a time. You don't need to take a timeout here. Just finish. Just get out of this. Just get out of this. And you listen, you cannot take a timeout every time your team gets down 4 points. Your team has got to figure out how to battle. Shot clock violation. 4.9. We need to stop. Yeah, you gotta see that clock, right? They just gotta stay the time right here. Don't let a shot get off. Put a hand up, 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 put a hand up. Woo! All right. That was an 11-0 run. Yes, we need a strong third quarter. The defense has to be respected. The offense has to be respected too, right, April? I mean, Dantas, here's my thing. You're not going to make every shot, right? No, I disagree. Like, I disagree. 1 minute, just play defense, get stops, right? Go into halftime and recuperate. And the bottom line is too, you got a certain amount of timeouts. And you, every time you get down, you know, sometimes people are like, timeout. They're up to, you know, it just depends. It's situational, whatever. I'll let the coaches call the timeouts. But as far as Dantas goes, people are going to miss shots. But if you find that, here's the thing, like the rule is shoot or shoot. They don't have the same personnel, JM. It's not the same team. You don't have, I mean, that's why Minnesota's number one, right? You don't have the same personnel. They've got, you see what their team is? They're a better team, you know? So The thing is the rule is this, right? Shoot or shoot. So if you've got your Kelsey Mitchell and you got your Caitlin Clark and your shot's not falling, maybe you find different ways to score, but you don't stop shooting. You don't stop shooting. And I'm not saying Doncic should stop shooting altogether, but at some point, I mean, you're not like a prolific scorer, right? So stop shooting. I mean, I don't know. She frustrates me a little bit, but when she hits the dagger, it's good, right? So it's good until it's not. Hey, Vanette, I'll get back to you, Doug. Vanette is at the game. She said checking in. We've given away some easy ones, but we aren't out of it. Absolutely not. Keep the faith. Being in the arena is a dream for me. Such a fun day. Good for you. Seems like there are a lot of Fever fans there, Vanette, as usually is the case. Yes. I'm glad you got to be there. And she sent me a video, you guys, where she was at a restaurant sitting where CeCe was sitting just the day before. So cool. So cool. All right. Doug says, I hate the phrase, it's a game of runs, almost more than the word physicality. The coach expects to give up big runs, so the player let it happen every game. I don't think that's the case. I think the coaches say it's a game of runs, and that's how you tell your team. Expect the other team to run. In other words, just because you're up 10 doesn't mean that you can take your foot off the pedal because it's a game of runs. So you got to know that the other team is going to make a run, so you can't let up, but you also can't give up. So when you understand that it's a game of runs, you also understand that you have runs in you also. And just because you're down doesn't mean it's over. So it works on both sides of the floor, on both sides of the clock, on both sides of the points. It is a game of runs. It just is, Now, the key is, how do we limit those runs? How do we shorten those runs? And how do we go on more runs of our own? Because they're sure enough going to happen, especially for a team that is like Minnesota. Yeah. So, and thank you, Doug, very much. Kayla McBride and the Feast of call you really miss. Yeah. Absolutely, Mark. I think this is the part that people do forget. They got Petty in there. This is her second game. They brought Aerial Powers in there. Bibby is hurt. Kelsey looks like she's a little banged up, but she's giving everything she's got. So for us to be where we are right now, when this right here is a shell of our team, I'm like, let's go. 11-0 run there. Yeah. Got to do better. Yeah. I like Dee Dee, but she got me worried. And she fouls a lot too because she's slow, because she's behind. Thank you, Kathy. Kat said, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Second chance points. Let's see. Let's look. It's 45-52, which is interesting because last game we had 52 at the half and they had 50. So they are 2 points ahead of where they were in the last game at this time. Only 2 points ahead, mind you. Nafisa Collier is back. Keep that in mind. Okay. And then we are 5 points below where we were last game. 14 from Collier, first game back. Kayla McBride hasn't missed a shot. 11 points for her. 3 assists also, 1 steal. 4 and 3 from 3. 3 of 3 from 3. And then they've got Maria Kondakova with 11 points. So for us, I mean, we got to get other people cooking here. Like Kelsey Mitchell's doing her part. 5 of 7. Yep. And then we got 8 from Aaliyah. Yes, they need to go back to Aaliyah. Go back. I don't know that we can keep her on the bench, though, because we are so short numbered. McBuckets. Yeah, that's what they call her. I saw that you sent an email, Just Jules, but I haven't had a chance to look at it. Yeah, Bree Turner has been good. The thing with KK, and I noticed some people also saying it, LA, you might as well come on over to Aces or Lynx. I've always said I like Nafisa Collier. I mean, so I like Kayla McBride, but you know, I ain't definitely not coming on over there now, and I'm not coming on over to the Aces now. Come on, LA. But seriously, I forgot what I was gonna say. What's up, Chocolati Place? What's up? What's up? Okay. Say hi back. Say hi back. Let him cook. Let him cook now. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. If you can't be top 8, maybe you have like 5, 6, 7 players out hurt and new players in. Guys, keep it in perspective here, right? So Freedom said, "What's up, Chocolate Plays?" KK, thank you, Kingsgate. Yeah, KK. You guys are good. Thank you. That's how you know to pay attention. So KK, we all like KK and everything, but I noticed some other people talking about this as well in some comments too. Some of the same things that I've been saying, and that is, some people say it this way: she's not ready yet. She does some good things, but she also costs us quite a bit as well. But I will say this, that we are so very offensive minded. She will get better, Freedom. I agree. That's why they kept her too. Not so much for now, but to, yes, Kathy, that's a good word. She gets flustered a little bit. Some people were saying in some comments after the last game that she looked a little bit lost. So I think that's the thing. Like she's going to have a tremendous upside, but I think she gets a little bit flustered. And I think we have to make sure we're looking on both sides of the floor, because we tend to be offensive minded people, and she can grab a rebound or two. But very often, if you're watching, she's getting knocked into. Same thing like that. Same thing with Bibby. A lot of people are like, but Bibby just hit 2 threes and they're missing on the other side of the floor. However, so you made a 3, but you just cost a 6, right? So you got to kind of look. But KK, she is growing. She is learning. She's probably like a sponge. Chocolati said, youth in training. She needs Chocolati to coach her. Yeah, right? And she's going to bulk up a little bit too and get stronger. She's easy to get knocked around. And that's probably why Dantas gets the nod. Because KK is not going to give you a whole lot of points, and neither is Dantas, but Dantas has a bigger body, I guess. But Dantas making me itch. KK is a little unsure, but it's like the minutes. It's like lack of minutes, build confidence. Well, you get that in practice, and you get that in spots in a game based on matchups. But yeah. Kate Martin inadvertently got hit in the face, was bleeding. Kayla Thornton was screaming at the ref. Oh, number 39 to call a timeout. He wouldn't. She was bleeding on the bench from the nose. Her nose. Didn't she have a nose situation before? Wow. Woo! The physicality. Now, I don't know. The ref is not going to call a timeout if it puts the other team at a disadvantage. They have to wait till a dead ball. So the coach would have to call a timeout. Dantas is definitely, when she hits a dagger shot, it's good, but not enough of that's happening. But yeah, I'm not impressed. Gabrielle says she doesn't suck. She's just too predictable. KK better defender? I don't think so. We can agree to disagree on there. She might be a better rebounder if she doesn't get knocked over, which a lot of times she kind of gets all out of her hands. Why don't they reset the shot clock after jump balls? It goes to 14, I think, right? Just like when he gets knocked out of bounds. Am I right? Geisel Solder hit Martin going for a rebound. It was an accident. Kate got back in and hit a three. She outplayed Paige. I was really needing Dallas to win that game, just like I needed Seattle to lose that game. The inconsistency makes me believe there is a lack of specific training happening. Yeah, it probably is, because they don't have any time to practice. I think they said Odyssey had one practice. Understand, they had a little practice time last time. Generally speaking, I don't have time to pull you aside during the season and coach you with specific stuff. I do my best, but sometimes you got to build for the future. Yeah, Seattle won. We needed Seattle to lose. But again, this is the number one team. Keep it in perspective. This is the number one team playing against our team, and our team doesn't look like our team at all. And yet we're in this thing. We got to play a good third quarter. Everything we said, BC, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed from my initial list. What I need to do, though, BC, I need to see them going back to the original, which was AB needs to get involved early, like she was. We gotta take care of the basketball. We haven't done so bad on turnovers. I don't have anything else. I see good screens. I see good screen and rolls. I see Minnesota doing Minnesota things. So, Adrienne, if that was for me, I'm not here. Oh, you mean the phone, the ding ding on the phone? Well, here's the thing with AB as well. Like I said, she, like, when she posts up and then they collapse on her because they're not going to make it easy for her, and she kicks it back out, they need to go back to her. Let me hear what coach says here. What did she say? Oh, 6 turnovers in the second. AB was in the second quarter. Somebody said that before, and AB was in the second quarter. It was in the second quarter when I was talking, when she was posting up. Let's go, team. I need another couch run. Down 7. Guys, you know what we say. We need a good third quarter. Y'all ready? You guys ready to cheer this team on? Oh yeah, King's Kid. Oh no, for sure. For sure. They are very much aware. She wasn't out of the second quarter. I'm way behind. Come on, let's go. I agree, Adrienne, to get back into the action. We need the Lynx to be jinxed. All right, there's Fee. Turn around, and she comes out scoring. Fisa Collier's back. Let's go, Indiana. 9-point game. 1 possession at a time. Is Lex, and we need Lex. We need Lex to do more. Nice pass. Howard. No injuries. Right out of halftime. Yep, me too. She's coming, though. She's coming. No, we're not out of it. You see Caitlin for the first time Did a workout with the team today. Non-contact. Yeah. Now, in this case, you got to call a timeout. You got to call a timeout because right now, they ended the second quarter with 11-0 run, and now they just scored, 5 points? David, I'm confused on defending the ball screen too. They are so deceptive. And they switch on the screens, and then they slip the screen, and it's wild. All right, Jules. This is some people, and here's the thing. Some teams right now that we're battling with for playoff position, some of them have an easier schedule. Golden State, who owns the tiebreak with us, I think their next 5 games are at home. We got to play Minnesota again. Yeah, Fee is doing Fee things. We're still in it. I just don't want to have to rely on some great big comeback, right? So they had a timeout. Let's stop the bleeding. We've got one of the toughest with the newest players. Yep. Yeah, Kathy, you're right. You're right. They're very disciplined. They've been playing together for some time, right? So, but we can fight back. I don't like to give they have, what do you mean, saged the place several times? I'm not sure what you mean. I think it's a typo. Oh my goodness, yeah, Lisa, think about it. Like we're missing some key people, right? So there is some grace involved. And Minnesota is a really good team. It really is. And I don't like to give the opposition too much credit, but who was the second and first? And you want to talk about how tough it is right now? New York is now in what, 4th place? A blink ago, New York was in 2nd place. Jimmy says viewer discretion is advised. Oh my goodness. Are you talking about the fever? Thank you, Jimmy. All right, there it is, AB. There it is. There you go. There you go. Back to the game plan. Get AB involved. It's that early, but early, middle, late, often. 10-point game. Thank you, Jimmy. Good D. We need good D. Watch off ball, too. Watch off ball. A travel. Come on. We got to take advantage. Burn sage to banish the bad juju. Oh, goodness. What is that? All right, here we go. Now we got to capitalize off the turnover. We got to make them pay. Come on, Aaliyah. Stick them. This is the kind of thing, like my softball coach used to say, if you can get your hand on it, get it. Come on, Leah. Oh, my Lanta. Speaking of. Yeah, April. Call your wins. Here's Courtney. Watch off the ball. Watch. Look at her. Look at her battling AB. Look how she's battling AB. And she was going to try to dive to the basket. Now she's waiting for the screen. Lexi's fighting over the screen. Good hands, Lex. There's Courtney. She's playing behind that screen. Good hands, Kelsey. He's smart. Cookies. Defense to offense. 49-57. We're very much in this game. Help, 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 help. And then nobody boxed her out. Short. You've got to box out. That's about grit. AB is battling. She's trying, but look how they're face guarding AB. They're keeping the ball out of AB's hand. 10. They got two sandwiching AB. Watch. Woo! We got to keep fighting. Boxing out is a league-wide problem. It's a college problem. It's a high school problem. 14 on the clock. Nice. Ah! Yeah, we will. Yeah, no, it's not a wash. It's not a wash. No competitor thinks that way when you are 6th in the ratings. It's not a wash. You fight back. So much physicality to make box out. How y'all say it's a wash? I'm glad y'all played in my team. I'd have kicked y'all off. Anybody talk like that, you cannot play for me. You got to fight. You've been through so much. You keep fighting. You keep fighting. And one on the 3. Yeah, we don't need the Lynx game to get to playoffs, but right now, we're in a position where we need other people to lose, and I don't like being in that situation where I need you to help me get to the playoffs, you know? We were not up by 8 dark night. Oh, wait, how long you been gone? Depends on how long you've been gone. Let's go. Good job, Kelsey. Good job. We need them all, Nate. We need them all. That's right, JJ. It's a wash. 70 feet. Watch the screen. So they have to switch. So now you got her on Aaliyah, and she's obviously quicker. See, this is the thing. You switch, and then a sloppy pass. And if I'm Courtney Williams and I see I got a bigger player on me, and another turnover. Disney, the 4th quarter and the 1st quarter, right? I don't know. I didn't see it. There it is. Oh, monster block. She want a foul on that. No, you just got blocked. Kelsey got him in the huddle. She talking to him. Let's go. Are they challenging this? I'm trying to see. Inbounds. We didn't get to see the inbound because now they decided to show us the replay. Attack. You got to be in attack mode. There you go. Attack mode. That's right. And you got to make layups. Good idea. And she sets the screen. And look how they play that back and forth, back and forth. Another foul. It's past time, right, Jewel? Certainly time. Collier's a beast, man. 13-point game that fast. Woo! There she is. Misses. Ah, she gets the benefit of every bounce. Yeah, it's scary. The bonus. And they're holding Bree. That defense, they just turned it up. Good, 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 Lex. Uh-oh. Is Lexi all right? Good job. Okay. Possession by possession. Talia is too much for a lot of people, Marcus. A woman among girls. Bree is staying with her, though. Good D, AB. Good cookies. Good cookies. Good combo, AB and Lexi. Ah! Oh, that was so close, man. Woo! So close, but she'll shoot three. Something's wrong with Smith. Man, that was so close. If that was Nafisa, it would have gone down because, like, everything goes down. Seemed like. Wow. $4:10 to go in the third quarter. 53-66. I know, right? She almost had the and one. Almost had the and one cabbie. AB Lexi still duo, yes. AB was every bit in there. Lexi said, and Lexi just ripped it. I'm getting nervous. I need one to go right in. Mitchell, stop relying on the rim. Stop relying on the rim. We're in this. Good job. There it is. Thank you for that. We can get this down to what, 10? Oh, yeah. She did get hit. Can we get this out of the way so we can watch the game? I don't want to stare at Asia and her pink hair. Can we watch? All right, all three. Good. That arc, right? It's like to be continued, Smoke. It is back to a 10-point game. One possession at a time, Indiana. She's curling. Back up top. Hits the three. No daylight. You can't give any daylight, which is weird. It's just so hard because they can also drive. AB, what do you, come on. That's her shot. And offensive rebounds. Yeah, while Fee's on the bench. No lazy passes. Attack. Thank you, Petty. Thank you, Petty. 11. Three minutes to go in this third quarter. Good job, Bree. Good job, Bree. Cheryl Reed be working the officials. Cheryl Reed working the officials. Cheryl Reeve. Yeah, 5-minute break. Disney, they keep mixing it up though. They got me confused.
I think Chick Petty definitely followed her on the way in. Sure, that was the one that was originally called. That she get hit in the head.
This is your regular reminder that it's hard to fix something when you don't have the same personnel. I don't know why we don't seem to remember that. I don't know how we missed that. But that's just your regular reminder. She gets those calls, she's working them. She's just intense, Don.
There was no foul called on this play, but because the ball went out of bounds,
I don't know.
The officials can take a look at what caused the ball to go out of bounds.
Well, there's a lot of game left. There's no continuity. It's clear. These players. So who are they calling that on? On Petty? I don't know. What was the call? They just called a no call?
Yes. And again, no ill intent. It didn't look like.
Of course, there was no ill intent.
A lot of contact. Everybody in the arena watching it.
Okay.
Big board over and over. The crowd's not really reacting to it. You get that sometimes when they keep showing it over and over.
Again, guys, it's not just about bad defense either. That's what I'm saying. Watch the whole thing. Watch the whole floor and see how they're getting that. I'll be here for at least another quarter.
If that ball goes out of bounds and there's no foul, that's a turnover in 40 minutes. That's a really hard. That's a tough one to take. But just in terms of the stats column, would be her first.
Here's the thing, though. When you have the personnel that they have. So if you don't switch, right? If you don't switch, then what do? Then they shoot, right? I mean, they got you so many different ways, right? So the reason why you're switching is to try to minimize the opportunity for the person who got the screen to be able to make something happen. So then if you don't switch, then you got to deal with that too. That's what makes them so good. They don't have just one weapon. They don't have just one go-to.
To the face or to the head, that is going to be what they're looking for. And these two Lynx employees behind the bench are...
April, this is don't try to start no mess because you want us to talk about Angel Reese. That's not why we're here. And no, we don't wish we had her. I wish that this team didn't have so much adversity. Angel and them got enough adversity of their own.
Did he make the official challenge? He was calling for the challenge before Courtney Williams' feet ever came down on the court.
Yes, we have a bunch of players that don't have any chemistry. Yeah, this team has been playing together for a long time, so there's that. And they call that a foul? Hard to get into a rhythm with all these stoppages of play.
I'm going to need clarification as to why Courtney Williams did not shoot 2 free throws. That was a foul on Shea Petty.
Damn, I originally said I thought she would last 5 years, so that's about right with what I'm saying. She might surprise me though. Okay, thank you. Oh no, Kelsey's hurt. Oh, she got hit in the face.
Shepard's going to pick up that foul. Shepard has not played a lot of minutes in this game. A collision that leaves Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey.
Down on the court.
Here she is.
And this play is under review.
She got hit. I don't like looking at people get hurt. Oh, she got the elbow. That's a flagrant. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord, touch her, Jesus. She looks like she's up, but yeah, that's got to be a flagrant. Yeah, she got hit in the mouth. She's up. She's okay. I thought maybe it was a tooth or something. I don't know if it was intentional, but it should be flagrant, even if it wasn't intentional, because it's unnecessary contact. Haley, the F word. Come on now.
I do not think a player should be allowed to swing elbows. I'm not saying that at all, but you know that movement is part of the game. And if a 6'4" player is trying to clear some space on a 5'8",
and listen to these people excusing it.
You know, if they're the same size, the elbow doesn't go to the face, and it isn't malicious. It looks to me.
It doesn't have to be malicious for it to be a flagrant. The score is they just moved it. We're down. Well, that's not an ejection, William. Like that right there is not. That's not an ejection. That's a flagrant. But she rubs some Windex. This is gonna be a flagrant one, I think, unless they're gonna say it was her natural movement.
Just swing your arms any old way you want. It does have to be within a basketball play, and so that felt like it was. And Shepard looks like she's trying to go left. She's trying to turn.
So one of them is basically saying that sounds like it should be a flagrant, and the other one was like,
Shepard just trying to make a basketball play and turn and clear and go to her left, which leaves her
patted up. Listen. I played basketball with knee pad, with my volleyball knee pads. But and I played with a mouth guard. Kevin Reynolds, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. April is more like incidental. Yeah, I mean, either way, it should be a flagrant one. No, I think that was intentional. Not to hurt necessarily, but she was definitely trying to move her out of the way. I don't think it was incidental.
Mitchell's probably going to have a fat lip. It looks like she's already started.
Thank you, Kevin. Money to decorate your studio. Thank you so much. My studio downstairs. Thank you. Flagrant, right?
Flagrant one.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a flagrant one. Because it was unnecessary, right?
Flagrant one is deemed as unnecessary. If it was a flagrant two, it's defined as unnecessary and excessive.
And excessive, right.
So unnecessary is where we land without the excessive.
I think it's the right call.
Put Kelsey Mitchell at the free throw line where she is 7.
Yeah, right, Peggy? I was thinking that too. Sophie, whether it's the tooth or the lip, she's had a tooth knocked out and the lip.
Possession for Indiana. Chance to make it a 10-point ball game.
All right, 10-point game, guys. We can do this. Help us, Lord. But you see how these things just kind of kill a flow, which might work to our advantage in this situation. All right, let's go. Look at that D, though. Look at that D. Come on, Aaliyah. Attack. Attack. Short. Nope.
She is lethal. Powers the drive.
Are we gonna get a foul call? What is? Are they trying to Everything's unusual, Don. We're down our players. Lexi's off. Dantas is off. Bibby's not there. Yeah, it's unusual. And then you had Odyssey. They were she was still not 100%. They weren't even sure she was going to play. Attack. There you go. There you go, Petty. Ten-point game again. That's why we got to get a stop so we can get to single digits. Get out. Get out. Get out. Stay on your feet, Petty. Good. Good box out, AB. That was a good box out from AB. Where's the foul on our part for us? Where's our foul call? Man, is he getting banged or is it just me? AB is calling for a sub. Beautiful Afro woman. I'm sure they didn't expect that all their people would be hurt. So many of them. This is about, they had high hopes too. It's about them. I'm trying to figure out what does Aerial Powers have to do to get a call? 10-point game. We can get single digits. Yes, we caught a break. Woo, we caught a break. Yeah, right, Rosie? She is getting banged. I'm watching, right? I'm watching her get banged, and then she's got like no respect. Kelsey, that's off. Bree, good hustle. Get back. Transition D, get back. Man, just trying to get under 10. Watch Fee. Oh, yeah, April, the history, right? But that shouldn't be the officials. Every time we get to be trying to get, they got two people on AB. 10. 5. Woo! Every time we get a chance to get to single. All right, fourth quarter. Yeah, Lexi's off. But all right. Woo!
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about our honeymoon. What about Africa? Safari. Swim with elephant hot air balloon, lions growling and giraffes that come.
Yeah, she just started off, Willie.
Question. Like everything, it takes a little planning. Or put the towards down payment.
Yeah.
For a baby.
Babies.
Man, we have our chance. There's something psychological that takes place when you look at the scoreboard and you're under 10, right? You get to single digits. And we've had several opportunities to put ourselves in that place and have not been able to make it happen. And then they score. And then now we're looking at even more than 10. And it can be so psychological. Gotta whittle away. We got lots of time left. We can do it. So wait a second. This is how good Lynx are. Mustard is the last player on their bench. And then she just hit one on us. Yeah, Turner, absolutely right, William. Absolutely right. She's done well the last few games. She really has. Time for the fourth quarter comeback. I want this for this team. Been through so much. Imagine how this would really encourage them.
That's what makes you you.
Exactly. Elichu says the Lynx are good, but we're holding our own. It's doable. It is. It is doable. Their defense, though. Their defense is tough. Minnesota's defense and offense. How many championships has Cheryl Reeve won? Cheryl Reeve.
Yes. Boyfriend of the year. Did we say a lot? We met.
She won 6.
Is my houseplant leaning away because it hates
She won 4 as the head coach of the Lynx, 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017. So she was taking a year off in between there to give somebody else a chance. She's also won 2 as an assistant coach with the Detroit Shock in 2006 and 2008. Everything with Cheryl Reeve is every other year. That is so wild. Well-oiled machine. And that's the thing too, Smoke. So now Nafisa is in his ear. That's the that's the thing. They have played with each other for a while. These ladies are trying to figure out, where do you like the ball? It's just, it is just tough. And Impartial is telling the truth. And she also won last year. If you know, you know. I know. It was the rigification. My TV is bugging out. All right, here we go. All right. It came out of that with some intensity. No, that pass is not going to get there. You cannot be over here and pass across the court like that. Or to the top. You can't do it. Cross your body. And that defense is tough. And they're picking it up. Come on, team. 11-point game. Yeah, she's been playing, Clara. Here we go. Good passes. That defense, she guys got banged right there. And no foul call. No foul call. Stop. Good job. Rebound. Outlet. Go. Can we get some respect, though, when we go hard to the basket? And a foul right there. And Dejanay look like she don't know. Exactly.
Carrington really made a splash when she joined this Lynx team. She scored in double figures her first 3 games.
But Dejanay always looked like she never did anything wrong.
Have been quiet with Minnesota. Just 3 points at Atlanta.
Attack. Nice. Blew the layup. Twice.
Exactly what you're supposed to do when the double team comes hard at you and she passes out of it and you can't finish. All your finishes through contact.
Go Powers.
Sims. 3 ball off the mark for Odyssey Sims. Pass ahead, Carrington.
Yep, Tamara. You got to make that one.
Minnesota turns it over. It's a little unnecessary. Minnesota doesn't.
That's all speculation. We don't really know. She'd have made them. But we do know that she wouldn't give us the defense that we're going to get that we're getting from Turner. So that part we do know. And I like her, but
Indiana actually had a 5-point lead after the first quarter. One thing that we did was establish that player right there, Aaliyah Boston, with 8 points in the first quarter.
look at their defense. So look at that. He got 2 on her.
Collier clears. Williams ahead to Heidemann. Heidemann takes the
This is everything. Go.
and that probably wasn't the shot Minnesota wanted on that possession. Powers with a step.
Here you go. 8 minutes, 7:56 to go.
In her second day, first game with a fever has 5 points.
Mustard Cloyington. Fee. And they bail her out with a foul. As always. She does have a special whistle. She definitely does.
As a team, have had 2 free throw attempts. One from Collier, one from Courtney Williams.
That's just.
They both.
And she's good at that.
There's a bit of a discrepancy. Indiana 12 free throw attempts.
April said Power's playing for somebody's spot.
Areas of Collier's game that has been a
Yeah, Bobby, you're right. Unfamiliar.
improvement. 91% this
Missing we miss layups. We miss,
highest free throw percentage for any season was 86%. That was
Denise is ahead.
21.
What's up, Coco? Is this in your way? This is what we're working on.
91% this season. And look at the points by quarter. Add another one to the fourth quarter and give her a total.
She's just so much better than so many people.
7 tonight. You have to wonder if she's feeling her legs.
Come on, let's go. But look how they're holding. They are holding Aaliyah.
25 minutes long so far.
Yep. Whistle didn't come until the shot didn't go in. Wow. What's up?
Brianna Turner giving a rest to Aaliyah Boston. Boston with 12 points. Mentioned 8 in the first quarter. So just 4 since the first.
Let's go.
Mitchell gives it back to Sims.
Attack the basket.
Sims stops at the elbow.
Picking up your dribble.
Mitchell
They're playing scared. Don't play scared. Don't play scared. 3 seconds. Shoot.
shoot it 2 on the shot clock.
Oh, my goodness.
And she's fouled on the attempt.
Oh, wow. We got a whistle?
Natasha Howard had to take it. A late realization of the shot clock. And there was not a whole lot of contact there by Atlanta Smith.
Oh, there wasn't a lot of contact.
It's being replayed at Target Center on the big board.
Yeah, you hit her elbow.
Reed does have her challenge. There was no contact with the hand.
What do you mean there's no contact? She hit her on the elbow. Stop it.
Howard at the free throw line.
Elbow.
Free throws of the game.
Stubby tail.
Natasha Howard was the MVP of the
Like, come on. That was a foul. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, I knew that all the way from Southeast Missouri. Let's go. All right, let's go. Now, if it was her hand, okay, good job. Look at that. Turner caused them to call a time out. Yeah, I want to know where are they talk? What about when we're getting fouled and not getting the calls? When we're getting fouled and not getting the calls, it's like crickets. But when she gets fouled on the elbow, I don't see anything at all. That was some good defense by Turner, that face guard. Oh, man. I know, right, Jules? They had to take a timeout. She didn't want to wait. She didn't want to waste one possession. They weren't expecting it. Exactly. Oh, mercy. Let's see what those is. 70 to 81. We are so close. I just need to see it, but I need to see it under double digits. Rebounding. We have 21 rebounds in this game, including 8 offensive rebounds. So that's good. And Minnesota has 25 rebounds to our 21, and they have 5 offensive rebounds. We have 8 offensive rebounds, but are we scoring off of them? That's the point. I know we did a little. We're shooting 45.5% from the field. We're shooting 46.7 from 3. They're shooting, imagine this, they're shooting 61.1% from the field. Like, sometimes we don't even shoot that from the free throw line. And they're also shooting, I'm talking about Minnesota, shooting 55% from 3. Tower 46. Both respectable numbers. We're only down 4 on this 4. They outscored us by 4 in the third quarter. But they outscored us by 12 in the second quarter. And right now, both teams 4-4 in this fourth quarter. But of course, we cannot exchange baskets with this here team. Kathy, let's go, Turner. Keep up that disruptive D. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate that 10. Thank you so much. And I agree. We can do it. We can do it. Lisa, we don't know what is going on last year, like next year. Like, we don't even know. Are they going to come to an agreement, the CBA? It's gonna be wild, Lisa. It's gonna be wild. All right, here we go. We need to stop. Oh, McBride. They close out on her. She gives it up. Don't leave McBride, Kelsey. Don't leave her. Don't leave her. Right there. Stay right there. Rebound. And she got her own. And they are out hustling us. I'm mad. I'm the coach. I'm mad. How she get her own rebound? You catch a break, she misses the shot, and you let her get her own rebound. Inexcusable. Lexi, there you go. Amen, beautiful Afro woman. You cannot give up offensive rebounds to this team, especially the shooter. Good job, Bree. 10 on the shot clock. Who's that going to be called on? They both fall. So they call it on Petty. Why on her? I'm trying to figure out, in a situation like that, when they both seem to have, they both knock each other down. Why is that a foul in the Fever? Why not play on? Good job. Another foul. Yep. So true, Freedom. That's only one on Hull? That's a surprise. Courtney looks just like her dad. The screen there, the Fisa, and then watch her set the screen. She pushed. And another foul. I'm ticked. Yeah. And the Fisa pushed off. 5:53 to go. We're still down on this end of the court. Good job, Cookies. The officials ain't going to help you. Just help yourself. Guard, go get the ball. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Defense. Yep, her second shove, right? Another foul? They're in the bonus. They will be shooting the rest of the way. And there's 5:25 left in this game. Wow. Kara the Gifter, thank you so much. Appreciate you. So generous. Thank you. Minnesota shooting the rest of the way.
Still one more to give before Indiana reaches the same spot. 5:25 left in the game.
White with the bounce. I saw Howard bounce. I saw Howard do that too.
Nafisa Collier has 13, now 14 tonight games this season where she scored at least 25 points. Elena Smith went hard to the court on that.
5:23 to go.
And got back up.
It is. She is generous, Yanni. I always doze off. Cookies.
The shoe cleaner is on the court cleaner. The end of the mop that the
I know, right?
used
Hey, Donna.
came off and it was on the court. And Courtney Williams had to pick it up.
Yep.
The guy with the broom,
Yes,
they got
Lisa.
together behind the stage.
Coaches do. Second one, they get ejected,
I think I-
just like players.
I thought it was the shoe cleaner or the player's wife. Yes, exactly. That they walk over.
Or if it's bad enough, like Tyler Marsh, they will just kick you out on the first one. If he used to call you short, no, Howard. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yes, Howard. Yes, Howard. You know how we do. Our t-shirt. No, Howard. No, Howard. Yes, Howard. Okay. Oh, yes. Get back in it. We got baited into that one. She got baited. She left her feet. We all do, David. We all do. More often than not, she's okay, but it still makes me nervous. Woo, on the sleeve. Come on, Indiana. We're cheering for you. It's a 10-point game. But she can take it up to 11. And she missed. Okay, give it up. This is what I want. Single digits. Single digits. Can we get there? Attack. AB. And she threw the ball away. Man, AB, come on. Every time we get a chance to get it under, I need AB to just go to the basket. You got two people on you. Go strong and let them foul you. These jump balls. Come on. Let's get it to single. Who wants it? Turnover. Where's the foul? Yeah, Ace is doing amazing.
She's trying to clear it from contact and pleading her case on this play. There was a loose ball, and here's Collier trying to rip it away, clear it. Howard took a shot.
I need, man, somebody to go to the basket. Take the foul.
Here's Mitchell. I think that's a 2. Doesn't go.
And what? Yo, what are they doing? She got hit hard. What are they doing? This ain't even right. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What in Minnesota? This is not usually Minnesota. What are they doing? Yeah, they're reviewing it. Yo, this is the stuff where I'm like, this league is just off the charts. It's gonna be a flagrant one. You should not be throwing elbows. And that's not even a situation where, at least with just the one with, was it Shepard? I think it was Shepard, whoever it was. At least she was turning to make a move. You just got the ball in your hand and you're just gonna swing like that. That's just, this league needs to change, man. It needs to change. Where's Tyler Marsh? But why would you want to? Like, why would you want to like be swinging? And I mean, Minnesota's generally not a dirty team. And you know what's so great? You know what's so wild? That's the only way we can seem to get a foul called. If somebody ends up with a busted lip, a tooth missing, a jaw holding their jaw, it's the only way where they got no choice but to blow the whistle. It's ridiculous. These officials are terrible.
I think it's been the best decision because I gained a son that can't nobody touch. He's the best son.
April, you need to cut that mess out with the narrative. Throwing an elbow like that, no, everybody does it. Tell me the last time you see Fever players trying to knock people in the mouth and knock their teeth out and make their nose bleed and all that. You don't see that mess. It's that kind of mindset, April, that has the league the way it is. It's ridiculous. And everybody doesn't throw elbows. Not on a situation like that. You're not even trying to make a move to the basket or anything like that. It's inexcusable. It's thug basketball. She's still doing like this.
If you caught all of it, a foul on Lexi Holt, which just occurred on the play, on the rebound attempt. But then after that, Kayla McBride swing and flail here is a technical foul right there. So Hull does get called for a foul and trying to reach
Yes, you can see she has her wrapped up, and that is the actual call. And then the excessiveness.
So they call Lexi for the foul.
Is the right call.
The officials tonight, Mike Forsberg,
No.
Cesano, and
If you throw elbows, I throw you out. How about that?
and have
Like that. In that situation. I'm not talking about making a move to the basket where you're making a turn.
free throw shot.
That's not what I'm talking about.
And Kelsey
I'm talking about what we saw right there.
free throw of the game. And now this is the free throw for the just common foul by Lexi.
And until they start to toss people, and I'm not in favor of tossing people for every single thing, but until they start to toss people, they're going to get away with it. They're even telling us now that the reason why they foul so much, even Paige is saying it. The reason why they foul as much as they do is because the officials don't call it, and that they're going to get away with everything they can get away with. Because Lexi had wrapped her up, and then she fouled Lexi. That's why a lot of people like college basketball better, Sheila, for sure. 4 minutes. And they decide to blow the whistle. Exactly. I'm at 3:55 too. I'm at 3:55, Jules.
See a good view of it. Looks like she gets a little push off there.
Little push off. She gets pushed all the time. Look at that. And then she act like she didn't foul. Oh my goodness, these people. Can we get to single? Aaliyah, I need Aaliyah to want the ball. Off. But don't stand there. Go after the basketball. Can't seem to get below that double digit. And they're going to call a foul because she sold it. This is ridiculous.
Every time down, and it's back and forth, and Courtney Williams ended up falling late in this one, but just trying to get over these screens, and the battle through them has been difficult.
And you could almost call it a foul on both players.
Exactly.
Most instances.
This is right. You can almost call it on both players.
But Atlanta Smith wins
But no.
in this instance.
No.
Smith with her 5th point of the
So
ball game.
annoying.
Makes it a 12-point margin. Atlanta Smith has not.
Yeah, and she pushed her.
The free throw line this season.
And now again, instead of trying to get to double digits, we see a single digits, a 78 and a 91. Fever had 3 free throws this quarter. Lynx 10. Attack the basket, Aaliyah. Brick. They're playing Aaliyah really, really tough too. So in a blink of an eye ago, we were trying to get to single digits.
Really good looking basketball. Courtney Williams just doing all the little things on the floor, looking to get involved, the defense, and then look at the court vision all the way down to Atlanta. Atlanta Smith knocks it down.
Mm.
A double-double for Courtney Williams.
It does, Blake.
10 assists and 0 turnovers.
That's big time, and that is what Minnesota needs from her.
We beat them at their own home before, Patrick. But, of course, it was a different situation. I mean, we didn't have Caitlin then either, but we didn't have all these injuries.
To their offense, and so 14 points, but that 10 assists is huge.
Man, Courtney Williams, 14 points, 10 assists, 0 turnovers. She only played 13. She didn't seem to have it last game, so she only played 13 minutes. Natisha Heidemann seemed to have it, so she played more. Heidemann came on here early, and then she's pretty much been out because Courtney's been cooking. Well, Sonny, I don't know. I've heard that there's some orders. Every game. I agree.
Minnesota with a comfortable lead in the WNBA standings. The magic number for Minnesota to lock up home court advantage.
It's so tight, those standings. And Storm won today, and Valkyries won today. So that didn't help us one iota.
Liberty have dropped to 5th.
Oh, my goodness. Liberty's 5, not 4.
Sits in 6th, but really close to 8th, even 9th. A real bottleneck there.
I just about said
It's going to
something.
be wild this last couple of weeks as we get down to
I used to say that, too. It was a different game back then. Not saying they weren't tough, but it wasn't like this.
This is where Minnesota can kind of sit back and enjoy a little bit. Just not that they will, because that's not how they roll, but just not fearing anyone being able to catch them.
The Lynx got great news today. That
Yeah, Cheryl Reeve talking to the coach, to the refs. I mean, I guess if you can play him, play him. Piece of Collier talking to him. We've had quite we had a spark. Yo, we had a spark. We were doing it, but Minnesota is so real, so good. They're so good. It is, right? It's and they don't generally play dirty. Like they don't generally play dirty, but there's been one too many today. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes.
after not playing since August 2nd.
I just
Hours.
there you go.
Pass a nice find. Williams. Big block. Courtney
The
Williams.
clock didn't reset. Come on,
That was a
give it to her over the top.
and a drive and a lay-in by Shea Petty. And
Courtney looks hurt.
is nursing that right arm. And she
No, her left.
hit her on a volleyball court.
Lexi just off today. She's hustling, but she's off. But their defense, good job, Lex. Their defense will put you off.
Let's look at this block from Courtney.
Oh, no doubt, Temple. No doubt. No doubt. They didn't want to lose. And they've been losing, right? They lost 2 in a row and almost lost 3 at last game. And Atlanta is inching up. So they're going to play with the chip on their shoulder for sure. And then Indiana came in there and won the Commissioner's Cup. Absolutely. They take it personally. And honestly, they were robbed out of a championship last year. So they've been on a mission. They've been on a mission all year. Actually, it was even before. It was even in Unrivaled.
Just the spacing that putting Caitlin Clark on the court creates for Aaliyah.
So now we get a whistle. They really do have Aaliyah smothered. Oh my goodness, David, it is. It's wild.
For all your other players,
Yeah.
she is missed dearly.
She hurt her forearm because she hit AB on the wrist.
Hope is that Clark will play still in this regular
Wow.
season. She has not played
And we missed our free throw.
She's missed. Tonight was her 15th straight game.
She needs to sell it more.
In 13 total this season. She played in
She's got like the worst whistle. She missed both of them.
one of 2 of the
Stays here. Stays here. Nah. Missed both of them. Yeah, back to back, right, Corey? 2:11 to go. 15-point game. We were just in a position to get into single digits several times, and now it's 15 points. Integrity over physicality. I get so tired of hearing that word. They're always talking about that like it's some kind of amazing thing. Man, Bree Turner, the way she moves her feet. 80-95. I know, right? Me too. Don't make me sick, but you know, it really annoys me. Why can't we play Chicago? Ah!
Indiana started this game shooting 55% in the first quarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't count any team laying down. The team has to find reasons to win. They won't win. CC doesn't quit. Nope. Nobody quitting. Only quitters quit. Like you can't. Especially when you've been through everything you've been through and you've gotten closer as a team, you're not gonna quit. You just keep fighting. You know? I don't think you pull them just yet. But maybe I'm wrong. That's a lot of time left in the game. I mean, with a few threes. So, and then you play the foul game. But I don't know. That's a tricky one. ASD, I don't stick to anything. I just do whatever I feel like doing. We've already prayed and stuff too. So I'm just gonna be me. You be you, I'll be me. So I'm not really sticking to basketball. I do whatever I want. Juliet, change the conversation back to the basketball. This is not the Coach White derangement syndrome channel. But you got your pick of those. Yeah. Okay. So disrespectful. You people who just so disrespectful to this team that's battling. All right, so I'm gonna get here's my those of you who know so much about coaching, tell us what you call now. Tell us what you noticed. We were watching the game and you were watching the coach. Good hustle! They got the cash. That's true. How come you guys miss all these comments? How you guys miss the how you guys miss the comments? Thank you, Judy. I appreciate that. Oh no, Tom, we were talking about this, and I've been talking about this, and I'm hearing others say the same thing. She's just not ready. She's not ready. She gets beat around a lot. She looks confused out there sometimes. She gets banged a lot, a little bit like a scarecrow, but she's got a tremendous upside like that. But against the starters in the team, for example, it's just tough. So she's learning, and she does some good things. And I think it depends on the matchups. Same thing with Bibby when she wasn't there today. But KK, she'll grab some rebounds for us.
Simply incredible. Really fun
Thank
to
you,
watch.
Lisa. I appreciate that.
Jessica Shepard is willing to play any role for this Lynx.
Appreciate
She's
that.
off the bench doing whatever she has to do, play 9 minutes. Start
Top chat.
She's up for
I don't even know those.
That's why she
Look at
was
that.
so
They're
great.
just knocking down shots. CC coming back with every team knowing what they can attack. The fever without punishment is dangerous to me. I know CC want to play, but there's a lot of risk. Yeah, well, it's a lot of risk with that in this sport, especially in this league. Mercy. Good job, Bree. Good cut. Good look. 8 seconds to go. Seattle on Tuesday, which will determine who will be in 8th. 84-97. Well, I don't know. I've coached the game, and there are players that I'm not. If I don't trust that you can do it, I'm not putting you on the floor. You get your real minutes depending on matchups, and she's gotten real minutes depending on matchups, and that's what practice is for. I mean, I've seen quite a bit, and so have many other people, to understand why, when she is on the court, why she ends up not being. So, I mean, I know we got our favorites and all that, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's unrecognizable. James said Minnesota's a great team. And you know what? And probably the day that you're going to try to set your player up for success is not going to be against Minnesota. And I've explained this before, and I'm going to say it again. As a coach, I want to set my team up for success, right? I want to set my players up for success. So KK, who's learning, who's growing, who is a little bit nervous and gets banged around a little bit, whatever, I'm not going to put her in a situation where she's going to be demolished by a Collier or Shepard and then step on her confidence, right? So I got to be really, really careful when I play her. Yeah, but she does get a shot. She gets a shot depending on matchups. Probably not against Nafisa Collier, though. I'm just saying. And her getting on the switch. And your mindset is not that the team is not winning. The team, you're not thinking the team is not winning. You're trying to win. You know, I mean, if you were thinking the team is not going to win and you're not trying to win, then that's a different story. But if you're trying to win, then, you know, that's the point. All right, Lisa, thank you. Thank you. Impartial, Bibby is injured, and she didn't even travel with the team. And she was injured the last game, too. So that's why she didn't play. But Bibby is also a liability on defense. She can score 3 occasionally and give up 6 or 8. Or inbound the ball to the other team and have 3 turnovers in the process, which is what we saw in the last game she played, I think. Yeah, but BC, like, I think I hear what you're saying, but I feel like I would rather not have to talk about the officiating, but everybody's talking about the officiating because the officiating is that bad. And I think when you got, you know, some of these situations are just a ref is going to miss a call. Nobody's perfect. But some of it just seems so egregious that you just can't help it. Charlie says, I think your pronunciation of physicality is catching on. Physicality. It's so annoying to hear it. Yeah, Lynx, great team. And I tell you what, Atlanta is looking really good too. New York was just in 2nd place. New York is in 5th place. Not worried about Seattle, Freedom said. All right, let's go. So Clara says the last game showed they aren't just better than us. They are good, but so are we. End of 3rd and all of 4th, the whistle heavily favored them. Definitely a change there. Definitely. And we were out of sorts. I mean, we got to admit that too. We were out of sorts as well. But we weren't just out of sorts because the team is just trash. I mean, the team is going through whatever the team is going through and everything like that. And the team certainly missed some bunnies, threw some balls and all that. But there's a reason for that. We cannot discount Minnesota being a much better team than most of the teams in this league. We cannot discount what they can do. If you try to shut them down inside, they shoot the three. If you try to cover the three, they get the ball inside. They run the screen and roll. This team has played together and they know where they're in a different situation that we're in. And we looked a little bit off because they made us look off. Because they're not like they're just standing around. AB, I'd like to see her be more aggressive, but if you watch her, you take your eye off where the ball is and watch her. She's trying down low. They've got her sandwiched down low. It's tough. So if we finish 8, we play the Lynx in the first round. And who would you want to play? You take care of beautiful Afro women, take care of those twins. Every time someone says it, I hear Adrienne saying in my head, physicality. So this is interesting, BC, though, because it makes me wonder. There are some teams who may not, depending on how they match up, they may not even want to move up. Because, seriously, who would you rather play? And this is where it gets tricky. I guess your mindset has to be, honestly, your mindset is, I don't care who we play. We got to bring it no matter who we play. But I'm just saying, do you like your chances better against a Minnesota than Atlanta is tough. Minnesota is going to be tough. Phoenix is going to be tough. So it's almost like, who's the quote unquote lesser of two evils? We've beaten Minnesota before. And they only beat us by 5. Last time, of course, they didn't have Nafisa Collier, but we didn't have Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin is coming back. I know people don't think she's coming back. People trying to tell me Caitlin's not coming back. I believe she's coming back. I'll be surprised if she doesn't. Oh, thank you, JJ. Appreciate that. I wish it was a win, though. But hey. Please come back soon, CC. The team needs ya. Woo! Yeah, for sure. Good night, Peggy. Yeah, Scipio said, I watched her at FSU. Her strength is rebounding, but her missed layups. And that's the thing about KK, too. I love her, too. I love her, and I think she's going to be great. And I think that's why they kept her as well. And they said that. They said they were building for the future. The missed layups, but in addition to that, she went 19th in the draft, right? And they were like, we got to steal. There's a reason why she wasn't taken earlier in the draft, So, but the thing about her is she just wants to learn. She's a sponge, they say. She wants to learn. We've heard Caitlin speak well of her as well. She knows that she's here for, it's like building for the future, and you get her in there when you can get her in. But, she went late in the draft for a reason. And unfortunately, this league is not conducive to spending a whole lot of time. I don't have a lot of time after the draft. I already said this last year, and I'll say it again. The team is not set up for ultimate success. They come in and they get 2 preseason, 2 weeks of preseason. Okay. And people are trying to make the squad, all that. And there's just no time. I used to have players who would complain that they didn't even get playing time. Meanwhile, they didn't play at all in the off season, and I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about KK or whatever. Obviously, she was playing college basketball, but I don't have the time in a situation. I don't have the time to start to train you on certain things. We do the best we can, but when you're playing as many games as they're playing, it's tough. Corey, and some of it comes with time, and yeah, I agree. Some of it will come with game time, but I'm still trying to win a game. Corey, thank you. All right, Ruth, check on your dad. God bless you. I still believe, too. It's tough. We're tough, but we believe. All right. Thank you, W. Good night. GM Chili 5280. Thank you so much. GRN. Oh, that's GRN, right? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, all is not lost. Jesus is still Lord. God has his hands on the ladies. I believe that too. Amen. How Cheryl Reed's Root interview after the half. You know what? I was talking, so I missed what she said. Yes, for the team, prayers up for the team and those attached to them, and for all the fans who are legit and supportive. I agree. Yeah, I don't know, Sweda. You want to have constant conversations about the coach, so we're gonna have to agree to disagree. I know what I'm watching. I didn't just wake up and start watching basketball. I hear what other people are saying, the same thing too. Dantas did end up coming out, and I'm sorry, Bree Turner is giving us incredible defense. And so I got no problem with Bree Turner being on the floor, and I have no problem with her being above KK on the floor either, because she's bringing us more. The way she slides her feet, I mean, I'm not sure what you're seeing, but I'm seeing in the last few games her show up big time. And even one game was won against Connecticut because of what she did, the decisions she made. Dantas, nah. I mean, I'm disappointed in Dantas too at times. Sometimes she hits a big shot, hasn't been doing that well. She hasn't gotten that many minutes, but KK's not the answer. Sorry. And you can disagree. I'm fine with you disagreeing. Yeah. I know. 5th for the New York Liberty. Yes. Southeast Missouri. Oh my goodness. Well, try to do it, Gene. Try to do it. Because what are you working with here? If you're constantly having new players come in and out, you're still trying to figure out what you're doing and who's going to work. When you see yourself getting cooked, you're trying to figure out who's going to work. I know everybody wants to look at the coaching crew. I know it makes them sleep better at night. But the bottom line is you don't have consistency with this team, and that includes the rotations. GRN Chili says, just discovered channel. Oh my goodness, where you been? I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yes. Thank you, BJ. Minnesota's a great team. For sure. Yes. And Kara says, welcome. We're glad you're here. We have a good team. It's just been a team of adversity. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not sure why some people aren't grasping the concept. Think about what it'd be like at your work if half of your key team members were suddenly out. And then they took, let's say you work for AT&T, and then they took somebody from another business or another show, another whatever you call it, company, there it is, and said, okay, you come in and you do this. Now you got to play out of position here because of this. And then you got this person asking for a sub, as we saw AB do, asking for a sub because they're sucking air because they're short numbered and they need you to play lots of minutes. So now I got to pull you in and do it here, but you come in and you get caught on the screen. So now I'm like, let me try somebody else to see if there's something else we can bring. And I haven't even coached you but for a day, and you haven't even made the practice yet, but I'm trying to get you in. That's why it's so easy for people sitting on the outside looking in, some of whom have never coached a day in their lives, or some who have never coached under these circumstances. And it's like, well, I'm just mad because you're not doing this and you're not doing this and you're missing this and you're missing that. And that's why I say, don't just look at the ball, the whole game. Look at what they're doing to get open. Look at what's going on. For me, it's just plain. They're doing rather well to even still be in the playoff conversation with all the adversity they've been through. And we sit on our couches, myself included, and go, well, I think this. And I've shared this story before. I had a player come to practice late, don't know the plays, but if you watched her street ball, oh my goodness, she got the handle. Street ball. Everybody's like, oh my goodness. So they come to the game and she's not playing. And if she is, she's not playing many minutes because she don't know what she's doing. She running around, all that. Everybody's like, yo, put her in. And I'm like, You're not in practice. You don't see what we see. You don't know she doesn't show up. You don't know she doesn't know the plays. You don't know that she's getting beat on defense or on that when they make the switches. You don't know. So I just like, shh. But everybody else said, oh, but she can ball. She's the answer. No, she ain't. She's not the answer, you know? So that's why I'm not trying to coach the coach. Okay? And for some, that is their go-to. That's all they talk about. Doesn't matter what's going on. Alicia says, I'm new to watching WNBA, but from what I can see, this is all new with how extreme the fouling towards CC the Fever is something that used to be addressed. Every game looks like it's fixed again. Yeah, it is wild. And it's bad across the board, and even worse for Caitlin. And we know because Lexi told us, because Lexi don't hold back. She said that was the plan for her team, the Phoenix. You know? Denise, I look forward to watching the game with this group. Thank you for your input, support, and knowledge. I hope you feel appreciated. Well, thank you so much. So many of you make it very much so. I appreciate that. Yep, she's coming back. She's coming back. Thank you. God bless you. Howard is a great teacher for KK. And then Howard, we yell at Howard a lot because she's so streaky. So sometimes we do yell at her, but then when you look at the box score and you're like, okay, all right. We wouldn't even be in this good a shape without her. It's just a tough season. Just a tough one. Inside sources say she'll make her debut Tuesday. They're trying to work her back in. I don't even know. I just figured, you know what? When she shows up, we'll just know, right? And I don't want them to give too much of a heads up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to give too much of a heads up. Yes. Yeah, and when you hear these players talk about it, they're saying, Coach, we're proud of you. When you hear these commentators like Debbie Antonelli and others, you hear them talk about her, people who've been in the game and watched the game, they'll say the same thing, that with what she has been, what they have had to walk through, doing well, in spite of. Not flawless, but who is? So injuries, long-term, yeah. And then the emotional thing of seeing your player hurt and screaming. It's been a lot. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. And God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So Freedom says, I'll ask you a question. That's to DXTRTXD. If you were the star player, would you want to play? Would you want to sit out the rest of the season while healthy? Good question. I think that's a mic drop. Mark, this whole team, different team ever since Commissioner's Cup. Yes. Been tough. And honestly speaking, we only had Caitlin for 13 games and not 13 in a row even. Yeah, man. I think that's the tough part, man. They will make the adjustments, but Stephanie White's like a mad scientist trying to get the right combo. It's hard. It's not easy. And understand, there's like 3 of them making these decisions. And they trust one another because she will hand the clipboard over to Austin Kelly. So it's not an ego trip. She's just like, listen, if you got something, go for it. And obviously they're in agreement with with the decisions that they make. Now, maybe we wouldn't make the same decision all the time, but maybe I'm just different. I just don't dwell on that. Yeah. Smito says, we talking about KK. She's training. She's watching. She's there for the future. No team plays the entire roster. That's a good point. Like I say, you have no idea. I didn't even hear the conversation. So, but that part there, she's training, she's watching. And they said that if you look at when they first announced that they were keeping her, it was clear that they said that she was to build for the future. And I think she said something about that too. What about the decision of giving Sims more time when she was defensive lineman instead of Petty, who had hot hands? Man, I thought Petty played quite a bit. Did she not? I mean, the difference, I mean, really, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but, well, first of all, I mean, Petty had 18 minutes, quiet 16 points, by the way. Didn't even realize she had 16 points. But she played 18 minutes. Odyssey played 20 minutes. So, I mean, if I wanted to, I guess if I wanted to split hairs or quibble over it, you know, I don't know. But Odyssey, I think Odyssey does well defensively as well. Odyssey had 2 assists, 1 steal. And then Petty, 6 of 7, 3 for 3 from 3, 1 for 1 at free throw line, 1 assist. So, I don't know. Maybe she was tired. I don't know. Good question, though. No. Things were different back in the day. Yeah. So to that question though, yeah, that's what I mean. Like we could really you know, we would all make different decisions at different times, but I don't have the inside scoop on everything. And I might do things differently too sometimes, but the whole conspiracy theory stuff, that's the wild stuff. All right, Kathy Klein. Let me try to catch up. Yeah, AB, she can't do anything. All right. BC, Adrienne, I like your wholesome God honoring way about you. Even when you get mad, you don't take it out on people. I never get mad. I'm kidding. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Breezy and KK, very proud. Yes. Lem says no coach in the WNBA has gone through what Stephanie White has had to deal with this season. No, and even though everybody's had some kind of, I mean, think about Minnesota. Now, Minnesota's had injuries, but they still have Courtney. They still have Shepard. They still got Heidemann. They still got, oh my goodness, McBride. They got a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that too, right? Petty isn't quite making plays for other players as well. But she's only had one person. Yeah, they don't have a lot of practices. No, we did not win one. Is it one Saint Germain? Yeah. If you guys are still explaining to people that why the team is in a situation it's in, I don't even know where folks have been. She does hustle and defense, smoke. Yep. Yes. Too many wide open threes after Boston hit 10 points. We didn't go back to her. Well, they made adjustments, Paul. If you watch, they made some serious adjustments on her, sandwiching her, holding her, and then she needs to be more aggressive as well. But she's getting grabbed, and they're not just sitting there letting her get open. They said, okay, AB is cooking, and they made adjustments. The threes that are open, again, you got to watch everything that's going on around. The reason they're not just open because they're standing there. They are running multiple screens. People are running off of screens. It's Minnesota is Minnesota. It's not just the Fever struggling with Minnesota, you know? So the threes, some of them are wide open, and some of these players don't need a whole lot of time to get a shot off. So again, you got to watch the whole floor and see what's going on. Yeah, it's tough. So DX says, I want to learn more. Hey, join membership. We do a basic basketball lessons as well. At least you admit that you're an amateur, though. We all learn. Now, Temple. it would be great if this team could make the playoffs, but it would be useless. I don't understand why it would be useless, Temple. How is it useless when you're competing for a championship? Freedom says if you want to learn, open your ears. And Just Jules asked the same question. Why would it be useless? Competitors don't think like that. Competitors just don't think like that. You always believe. So DX says, I'm listening. Yeah, remarkably well, considering. Yeah. And she was fouled so much. And I was like, go to the basket, go to the basket. And I'm like sitting on my couch saying, go to the basket. And she got like 2-3 people on her, grabbing her, holding her. It's tough. I agree. The threes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we pick good players and if they're injured. I've never seen anything like this. Oh man. Christy Wallace. It's a tough one, but you know it's going rough when you're just like, I miss Christy Wallace, and I do wish her well. I liked her too. She was the first woman that stood up for Caitlin when people were doing what they were doing. Yeah. If the Fever, okay, let's see. If the Fever can win against Storm, Sparks, Sky, and Mystics, they'll make the playoffs. They lose more than one of those, especially versus Sparks, they will miss the playoffs. We have a tough schedule ahead of us. And some people have an easier schedule ahead of them. Inger says, I'm new too as of last year. Adrienne's channel has been a wonderful channel. Learn all the things. Well, thank you. Yeah, nothing is useless. Temple never plays sports. Freedom said. I do too. Like I said before in the video, and I meant it. If they never won another game, which isn't going to happen, they're going to win. But if they never won another game, like I'm still super inspired by what they managed to do. I'm sure many tears have been shed by this team because this is not what they expected. I don't remember enough to miss her, Kara said. Yeah, exactly. We all started out as amateurs and never became pro basketball fan. Yep. And there's so many nuances to the game. Like for example, like even the substitutions, like people had questions. We were doing the basic basketball. We were doing the one of our live streams, and someone had asked about one of the games at the end. Stephanie White kept subbing in, subbing out, subbing in, subbing out, subbing in. And somebody even said somebody was like, had a problem with that. Somebody else was saying somebody somewhere else, not in our members, but they had a problem with that, her substitutions. And that's the part where then you go out and they start trashing. And I guess they had never heard that you do offense, defense substitution sometimes. And it's back and forth, particularly at key moments in the game, like at the end of the game. But those are the things that some people don't understand. Like some people are just learning why you purposely foul at the end of the game if it's close, or maybe why you would purposely foul somebody, put them on the line. If they have an opportunity to tie you, if they shot a three, you don't see this as much anymore. But if they have an opportunity to tie you with the three at the end, some people would opt to foul that player on purpose. So they only get 2 shots and don't get an opportunity to take a three, right? And then you get the ball back. Problem with that is you better rebound the basket. You better get defensive rebound. And also they might hit one and then purposely miss the second one so they can still get the three. But that used to be a common tactic. And but all those things are some of the nuanced things that you can be watching basketball all your life and you don't get it, because you never had to think about it. Yep, time management. Yes. Kara says, I miss Dee Freedom. Oh, wait, she's still on the team. I know, right? She's just struggling this year. Yes. Yeah. I love this team anyway, but they have really touched my soul. Yep. I really think I think that's probably why it bothers me. One of the reasons it bothers me so much when I hear people just when I'd heard, because I don't be listening no more, but people constantly like just trying to make it seem like these are just horrible people and racist people, and you know, and the coach hates the Caitlin, and the front office hates everybody, and they don't really like each other, and they're trying to freeze out Caitlin. And I'm like, it just bothers me because they seem like really decent people and who've managed to shut out that noise to a large extent. I think they're just a classy organization. Win or lose, I think they're classy. You know. So, and Martha said, I'm amazed at how well Odyssey, Shay, and Ariel are playing with just 1 or 2 practices. For real. So let's see. We had 10 points from Natasha Howard, who also had 8 rebounds, also 3 offensive rebounds. She went 4 for 6. She had 3 assists in the game. And we had Aaliyah Boston with 14 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. We had Odyssey Sims, who had 3 points in the game, 2 assists, 1 steal, and only turned the ball over once. Kelsey with 26 points. She's doing everything she can, you know. She was 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 10 of 11 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 block, and 2 turnovers. And we had 6 from Lexi Hall, but she shot 2 of 10. She really struggled. 2 of 6 from 3, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 steals. And then we had Michaela Timpson, who came in and got 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. Hey, she had the best shooting percentage tonight, 100%. And she had a block as well. And then with Shea Petty, 16 points, shooting 6 of 7. 16 points in 18 minutes, shooting 6 of 7, 3 of 3 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and 1 assist and a turnover. Ariel Powers. Yeah, see, that was what stood out to me. She did turn the ball over quite a bit. She gave us 5 points in 17 minutes. She was 2 of 6. She made her 1 free throw. She got 2 offensive rebounds. She got 5 total rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers from her. So we shot 47.7% from the field, which is not bad. But Minnesota shot 57.1 and also 57.1 from 3 and 92.9 from the free throw line. We shot 44.4 from 3 and 82.4% from the free throw line. Turnovers, I didn't even know it until Stephanie White said we had 6 turnovers in the second quarter, she said. That's wild. We had 12 total turnovers. And my goodness, our defense caused 14 turnovers for Minnesota. So they didn't even play the best. And both teams had 19 personal fouls. The thing with us is that the whistle started blowing and blowing and blowing in that when it counted, like in the third quarter and beyond. Yeah. So David Cooks, thank you so much. I appreciate that. David Cook speaks. Thank you. What's the bad decision? Everybody was saying, Sueda, what's the bad decision? They were supposed to know that Dewana Bonner was gonna bail on the team. They were supposed to know that Caitlin Clark was gonna get injured. Natasha Howard has been very good for us, and we're not even in this space without her. So there's Natasha Howard. She's been good for us. Dantas, okay, there's Dantas. And she hasn't seemed the same since she had the death in the family. She left, she came back to play. So there's that. Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall has been big for us. Sophie Cunningham has been big for us. Sophie Cunningham playing the best ball she's played. Aaliyah Boston's playing the best ball she's played. Where is the incompetence in the front office? There's no part that I don't understand. Where's the incompetence in the office when you've got a Caitlin who's been injured, so we don't know what she would have been doing, right? Aaliyah is playing better percentage, better ball than she's ever played. Kelsey Mitchell is in the MVP conversation, or should be. She's third in the league in points, at least before this game, in points per game, third in the league in three-pointers made. Lexi Hall has been big. She has some slumps in there, but her defense, I don't want to go to war without Lexi Hall on defense. Sophie Cunningham playing the best ball that she's played. KK, obviously you want KK to be playing. KK's there. So Sid Colson, she gave us some good minutes too. Ari came in and helped. So I'm not quite sure where the bad job is. But I'm sure I can take my pick of a bunch of people who are saying that. And they say it enough, and it becomes the thing. I always know who people listen to without them even telling me. Why was Bonner a bad signing? Tammy was not, I'm sorry, but Tammy was playing like trash at the end of last season for most of the season. I love Tammy. And when Tammy was on, she was on. But she came back and couldn't make a layup. She came back and couldn't catch a pass. That's just the truth. As much as we love Tammy, I think they said, let me take my chances. And they didn't protect Tammy. Do we know that they didn't protect Dantas too? But they picked Tammy. But honestly, Tammy was not playing well most of the season. She was out a lot injured. And when she came back, she was missing layups. Sorry. I mean, like bad. Yeah. I know everybody wants it. I know everybody wants to scapegoat. Like I know everybody wants, you want it to be the coach. You want it to be the front office. The bottom line is people are disappointed because this is not the way they anticipated the season going. And when you're disappointed, you are desperate to find fault with the part that you can't even see all the inner workings of. It's human nature. I get it. Hindsight is 20/20 vision. This is the team we've got today. People have been coming and going. The team has been injured. I don't know why it's a hard concept. Yeah, DB was the only bad spot, and we had no way of knowing. Ain't nobody, you think they expected her to do what she did and just stop coming to work? Now, I didn't see a reason. I think I missed it, Kara. But I did a video and I voiced my concern about DeWanna Bonner. I did a whole video and I was very honest. Everybody's like, oh, great. We got DB. And my thought originally was, not so sure, because these whole relationship things that go on in this league, I got a problem with. And then I thought, okay, look at what she's done in the league. Everybody's embracing her. So she's here, right? At this point in the league, I really don't spend a whole lot of time thinking, well, we shouldn't have signed DeWanna Bonner. We signed her. She's supposed to come in and play defense. She can play 1 through 4. She can knock down shots. She decided she was unhappy because she wasn't playing well in the beginning. She didn't give herself time to adjust. She couldn't keep up with the pace, and she probably missed Alyssa Thomas, and she bailed on her team. I don't blame the front office for that, frankly, but I do blame her. Yeah, but Kara, I mean, you didn't agree with her. And some people didn't agree with her either, too. And I mean, like I said, originally I was like, because of the whole relationship stuff, I was just like, I just think it's strange and to do business like that. But then I was like, all right, she's a baller, I guess. I mean, I did a whole video on my whole string of emotions along those lines, you know. I do miss Timmy, but she had to go. Glad she's doing well with me too. I really like Golden State, and I can't stand that I'm rooting against Golden State. I'm like hoping Golden State loses because when they lose, it helps us. And I'm finding myself rooting for people like Phoenix. I don't want to root for Phoenix. I don't want to root for Aces either. But that's where I find myself. Yeah. I'm glad Timmy's doing well too. Even though I didn't like everything she said in that Time magazine article. Bree Turner. Well, Bonner wasn't good, but who knew? And Bree Turner, I mean, hey, we were all talking about we wish that she had been released, but she was brought in to do what we're seeing her do right now. And that is play defense and rebound. So, I mean, that's why she was brought in. She wasn't brought in to play to get a whole lot of offense. And who knew that Bonner wasn't going to be good? Bonner was good last year. I mean, she was. And if I was a prophet, I would know, but I didn't know. In spite of my prophetic gift, actually. They're scapegoating because they're all in their feelings. It's just basketball. Come on. There is definitely scapegoating going on. Just Jules says Timmy was injury prone and played terrible, and now she's playing great at Golden State. Yeah, so she got a new start, you know. Sophie brings so much. She brings so much, and fans love her. Yep. Timmy came in injured. Yeah, she got injured, then she came back, and it was like her wrist, and then she came back, and she hurt it again. Well, Leviticus, tell me the last time you heard of a team. I mean, Odyssey has been big for us too. She's had a big game. She's had a couple big games for us. Let's not forget, she's had some couple big games, and she's coming in right now hurt. Obviously, she hurt her groin. They weren't even sure she was going to play today. But understand, what other team in the history of a sport, basketball sport, has lost? Every person they've lost, other than Sophie, was a point guard. But Sophie was a point guard because she was playing the back. She was playing the backup point guard. Caitlin goes down. Sydney, Ari goes. Caitlin, Sydney, Ari, Sophie, and then Odyssey's not even 100%. What other team have you ever seen that happen to? And you got to know how important it is to be in that position, to have strength in that position. We need more aggression from her, more threes, more jump shots, more layups. Kelsey and AB can't do everything. Woo, Kelsey is that's why these people are dogging Kelsey. I tell you right now, Kelsey would love not to have to do all that she does. But Leviticus, I'm telling you, like playing against Minnesota tonight, it's gonna be tough to go in there and just be getting layups and stuff. I'll defer to Coach White as well. And we heard what oh goodness, we got so many people coming and going. I be trying to remember their names. Ariel Powers. She said she said in her was it today? Her interview? She was a fan of Stephanie White. Turner was not a bad signing. No, it did. Turns out she wasn't. Like for the longest time though, we were just like, are you gonna trade her by the deadline? Because she's not playing. But I've been surprised, you know. Some of it is on Lynn Dunn. The fact that you don't think the front office made mistakes is crazy. I don't think I said they didn't make mistakes. I said, and I didn't say that I wouldn't do anything different even from the coach. It's not crazy. I got a sound mind. Ha! To me, the fact that you focus so much on the front office and the coach is what is quote unquote crazy, since we're being honest here. To me, that's crazy. But I did say, how did we know what Bonner was going to do? I did say, I'm not impressed with Dantas. I did say that originally, I really didn't think that they would keep Bree Turner after the season started. I did say that. I don't know that I would call them mistakes, though, because hindsight is 20/20 vision. I think it's crazy if you don't acknowledge that none of what you said has any bearing when you consider how many injuries this team has had. How do you not know that that's going to play a huge impact? That's my sincere question. How do you not know that? Like, how are we talking about the front office in April, what they did in April and before April, and not realize, you know what? Man, this team is doing pretty well in light of what they've been through. They don't even have a regular point guard that they had without bringing people in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's Kara. AT, who just likes the Fever. Yep. And to the Thug Son, my only reason is not to sign her. But she seems so different, Kara, and everybody was so impressed. I wasn't, when she came in and she did her little, she did her, and they had these conversations with her. She had opportunities to go other places, right? Was a little bit odd to me. We know how AT feels about the Fever and all that. So that was like, I was like, but I was like, all right, okay, I'll give her a try. She comes with quite the resume. We've had to play against her, so we know what she can do. But I had my questions about the Sun taking anyone from the Sun. I mean, I like Keith Porter, and when he was asked, when he was hired, who he would miss the most in Connecticut, and he said, oh man, I love all of them or whatever. He's from there or whatever. But he said he was going to miss Dejanay the most, that they had gotten close. And I was like, oh man, is this dude, can we trust him? But he seemed to be all right. But yeah, I hear you, Kara. But I think some of this stuff is easy on this side. My first instinct was correct. And she came in talking about her kids, like she was going to be closer to her kids and all that. She quit the Fever long before she left. Yeah, she did, and she didn't show up to work. It's one thing. I think she should have honored her contract, but it's one thing if she said, listen, I'm not going to honor my contract. I want to get out of here. But I'm going to work until we get a deal. But for you not to just show up is just not cool. But it is what it is. Like, this is what I was getting ready to say, Freedom, to my own self, right? Like, it's a done deal now. We have what we have, Yes. Some things just aren't fit. DB wasn't, but I understand. I thought at least she could help us. She played, she's known for her defense or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't have gone out and gotten her. Like, I'm not saying I would have gone out and gotten her, but after my initial thought, I was just like, well, okay. Like I said, I have a video on it. You can see exactly what I thought. Okay, so Tom says, Adrienne, are you in the same predicament as me? If Indiana loses in the playoffs or doesn't qualify, I think I don't have anyone to root for. It was a Lynx, but now Carrington is there. I hear what you're saying. But if Golden State is in it, I can root for Golden State. But and I can root for the Lynx in spite of Dejanay and in spite of Cheryl Reeve. I like the way Courtney Williams plays. She seems like a very likable person. Kayla McBride, even though the swing of the arm, generally she's not like a dirty player or anything. But yeah, like I want the Fever in this thing. So I definitely want them to surprise everybody. Yeah, I'm just scrolling down. Yeah, a lot of people worried about Breezy. She has impressed me with her maturity. Yep, she has. Who are all the injured people in New York? Is Jonquel playing? I know Breonna Stewart is out, but who else is out? When the Fever get eliminated, I'm just not watching. I didn't watch last year either. Who cares? I did. I watched. I did have somebody say, how dare you watch? Don't, but I'm like, because I'm a basketball person. Last year's Fever team didn't have a good coach. I think she was a good person, though. Oh, okay. You root for our division. Anyone in the East? Okay. Surprise. I just looked at the usual, quote unquote, usual suspects because they're going off for Stephanie White, and he has no chance of making the playoffs. This makes them happy. It makes them sleep well at night. I don't know how you guys watch. I don't know how you guys take all that stuff in. I just don't. But I can always tell who does because it always comes out. You know, who feasts on the fester. Oh man, Sabrina is out? I didn't know that. I've missed her last game. Left foot injury for Sabrina. I knew Stewart was out. Cloud, the nose injury. Sabali, the knee injury. This league, man. Johannes injured but not listed as questionable. Now listed as questionable. Man. A lot of people still watch it. The players in the league thought all the new fans no longer watch because the drama disappeared. You know what? One of the things too, I did a video last year. I said they wanted us to go away. They wanted Caitlin Clark fans to go away so they could just go back to the physicality and nobody would call them out. And I said, that's all right, you guys. If you can't watch, I'll hold it down for you. Because they wanted us to go away. And even now, I think they want some people to go away. But now I understand why they want a certain faction to go away. Because some of it is way out there. Yeah. Copied and pasted that from online, Adrienne. What did I miss? Kara, what did you copy and paste? Oh, the people who are out. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for that because I just didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, they called the entire fan base toxic, so we proved them wrong. That's what Connecticut did. That's the way they made it seem, which was what so frustrating. And that's another thing too, guys, if we're going to get real. That's another thing. I was so upset with Connecticut how Dejanay came to the podium, even though she wasn't the one talking. It was Alyssa Thomas came to the podium after they defeated Indiana in the playoffs last year, used that time to talk about the fan base of the Indiana and that Indiana, she'd never been treated so bad and so poorly in all her life and all the things that she said about the Indiana Fever fan base. And so, and made those accusations. And then we started off this season, first game. I'm sorry, but the whole situation with Angel Reese, we started with drama and it has not stopped since. And some people are capitalizing off of it and they love it. I don't know why people love to be miserable, but apparently they do. And some of them have no idea what they're talking about. But anyway, so we had Connecticut, like Alyssa Thomas and them trying to make it look like decent people. Those of us who are decent, and most of us are, those of us who are decent were these horrible human beings and accusing everybody being racist. And even if you're black, accusing you of not liking black, other black people, because you don't root for this player on this team or that player, then you must be racist. And so all those things. One of the things you'll know about me is I can't stand people who denigrate people's character. I can't stand when people will look at a white person, like many of you in the chat, and you like Caitlin Clark, and you get people out there who say you only like Caitlin Clark because you only like white people, or they call them the Klan. They call you guys the KK Klan or whatever, Caitlin Clark Klan, whatever they say. And I just can't stand it when people go after other people's character and say, oh, you're rooting for her just because she's white, you're white, you don't like Angel Reese because she's black. I don't like that. And I'll stand up for that. But I also don't like when people who call themselves Caitlin Clark fans go after the Indiana Fever because they're mad that Caitlin Clark is injured. So they go after the fever, the black players. And now they create this whole narrative that the black players are racist against the white players, and they don't like the white players. And Stephanie White, who's white, she don't like, literally white, Stephanie White, get it? So she's white, so she doesn't like the white players either, according to the narrative. She only likes black players. So I don't like any of it. I don't like white people being accused of racism who aren't racist. I don't like black people being accused of it. It's just nasty, evil work, you know? So that's why I come out so strong. The whole fan base isn't toxic. Absolutely not. And the whole Indiana Fever players and coaches and front office aren't either. It works both ways. It works both ways. You know, let's be fair across the board. You shall reap what you sow. Yeah, they call me sellout, Uncle Tom. Yeah, dude. And all those names because I like Caitlin. I know, and you're like, she's a good basketball player. Come on, everybody. Pope says I'll be rooting against Phoenix and Vegas. We might need them to win some of these games. Yeah, I'll still watch the rest. Yes. Okay, so preach. Kara, I guess my point, Clara, is as injured players come back based on your 2-year principle, who do we punt if we want to keep them all for 2 years? Tough decisions. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so interesting to see what it's going to look like next throughout the whole league. BC says, Adrienne and the rest of my playful pals, I have to go, but we'll be here Tuesday when we play the Storm and try to get back on track. We are going to be okay. We still control our own playoff destiny. Let's go. Yeah. All right. So, honestly, can we be honest? No shame in losing to Minnesota. Everybody's lost to Minnesota. So no shame in losing to Minnesota. I don't like losing either. Proud of the team for fighting. Came out strong. Minnesota fought back. So, Amor. So wait, what's Amor been doing, Jules? Where is she? Where's Amor been? Oh, goodness, Lem. I ain't even going to get into that. Where's Amor been? Wait a minute. White, by her own words, seemed to have her favorites. You've been listening to some of them other folks, right, Bo? By her own words, she speaks well of her entire team. So I don't know what you're talking about. But we don't do those. That's just not true. I don't know what you mean by her own words. What were her own words? Oh, yeah. Lindy. Yeah, she got mad about something. She got mad. Oh, she got mad because I had a members only live stream. People they don't like supersized fries for people who want to have them, I guess. So she got mad. I think she said, oh, I knew you would change or something. I don't know. I keep it moving. But Amor, I forgot where she was for a while. We're being held accountable for every word out of our mouths. True. That's a good reminder, Lil Chu. Yeah. Anybody? I forgot where more. Somebody was telling me where she was, but I don't remember. And where's Retro? I had heard from her not that long ago, And then I was praying for her. I think it was her daughter who had surgery, but I think she's somewhere. Where is she hanging out? She's a moderator for a channel. I don't remember where. Haven't seen her with. But Amor was never like she was never really negative. She was such a great basketball mind. So we can hope on roster extension to 15, but doubtful, unfortunately. You're making an opinion. So, Bo, the thing about opinions is that your opinion should be based on something, right? You said it as if it were fact, and it's not. It's not fact. So there's an opinion, and then there's a lie. But what you said, Bo, was a lie. You know, that was a lie based on narratives that no doubt you have been feeding on, and you got infected with the fungus. But anyway, Moore was really, really good. Cess Talk College, but I myself haven't seen her elsewhere. Somebody was saying she was somewhere. Oh, okay. I always liked she was going to do our Jeopardy. And she loves the Tennessee Lady Vols too. So all right. Oh, the Amore. Oh, she was a member of the channel, and she was with us throughout, like Unrivaled last in the winter, and she would come on. She would always come on video, and we talk basketball and everything. Yeah. So she was cool. And then there was one, was it Unrivaled? There was one situation where it got really ugly or whatever. And then she was like, whoo. And so I remember we emailed and she said everything was good. So, but anyway, yeah, like don't worry about these. I don't want to like use this to dog any of these other podcasters. I just don't watch what I don't find what I don't want to watch. But some people like to watch that stuff. I mean, whatever works for you, I guess. But like, I don't want to just trash people. It's not killing you, Mark. It's not killing you. Yeah. You guys know what I said. I just turned out. I'm actually having people who are sending me like links, and they're just like, I think you should watch this. And I'm like, not watching it, not looking at it. Well, thank you, Kara. We can dog them. Now, I'm there. I keep my circle real small. All right, everybody. So, unfortunately, another loss. Tuesday night, big game. Really? That surprises me about Moore, though. And retro as well. That we hadn't seen her. She did reach out one time, and she's like, hey, and I know she had some family stuff going on. I was praying for her situation, but I guess she's doing well. I will catch you guys soon. Make sure if you have not hit the thumbs up, please do. Thank you, Elichu. Appreciate that. Sometimes you do. You just kind of have to protect your spirit from what rattles it, I appreciate you, moderators, everybody, every super chat, every comment, all the cheering. I did get a couple couch runs in, but unfortunately not enough. All right. Love you guys. Catch you soon, God willing. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. All right.